All right. What's up, birthday Howard?
Birthday Howard.
Birthday House Shy.
Birthday House Shy.
Birthday Howard.
Birthday Howard.
Birthday House Shy.
Birthday House Shy.
Birthday Howard.
Birthday Howard.
Birthday House Shy.
Birthday House Shy.
I want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakodash.
I want to say double honors to the elders, the apostles, great millstone. All right, rule well, teach well, being a great example to Israel, mighty elect. I want to say peace and blessings and salutation to the hope of the elect on the four winds, pushing their truth and sincerely, their great song. All right, we come with a lesson. You know, basically tied to Brotherhood, you know, that's all we got, man. You know, and not being in the truth on the outside looking in, you know, with the brother wanted to, you know, name the topic. But it is, you know, looking inside, you know, the truth from the outside, hey, you wonder why and how. Because you don't have the spirit, all right, and you don't have the wisdom and knowledge you have about Shema Shah, man. All right? Because you look at us being some type of way, all right, like the women's, they want to call brothers gay, all right, because all they do is be around the brother this, the brother that. But they don't understand. They don't understand the wisdom, all right, and the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, where he laid down the foundation for us, man. All right, charity, all right, with the brothers, you know. Well, we gonna get into it. I hope you brother edified, you know, while we laid a lot down.
What you want to bring that first up?
First Peter
4:8.
4:8.
Yeah, I got it right here. The First Peter.
You got something?
4:8.
I want you get that.
And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity should cover the multitude of sins.
Right, come on, here, read it again, brother.
1 Peter 4:8. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves.
Right.
For charity should cover the multitudes of sins.
Right, charity covers the multitudes of sin. But when we charity, it's the brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know, the people can't understand why if a brother call and we jump like that. You know, we gotta attend to that brother's need, man.
Yeah.
All right, because they're charity, man.
If I can say this, like,
go ahead,
if I can say this too, like y'all now was telling me that was like browning points, you know, to the Most High, you know, because you being a brother to a brother, you know, and also Scripture say know who you doing good to, you know.
That's right.
You gotta,
and another thing with charity too, it's more than just, you know, spotting a brother, you know, a couple bucks for his meal or something. It's also charity can also be rebuke, all right, or getting on to a brother. It's like, hey, you need to study this more, or you know, have you read your 3 videos at, you know, that's also charitable because you're encouraging them to build in the spirit, and that's ultimately right. That's going to lead to his salvation and yours, you know.
I'm in the Greek for the word fervent in 1 Peter 4:8.
Strong's G 1618.
Ectenes. It means to stretch out. Metaphor, intent, honestly. As deucely. You go to the strong. It said without ceasing. You know. So we gotta be a brother to the brother. You know, without ceasing. You know. You want to bring that out through the spirit. You know.
All right. Did you get the charity?
Get charity too.
Yeah.
Come on. The word charity here is
Strong's G26.
Agape, meaning affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, brotherly love, you know.
Yeah, goodwill. You know, being goodwill to him, which will meaning like action, right? And good meaning beneficial, right? So beneficial action towards a brother, right? You know, because people think of charity and love as like a emotion and like a you know, like babying a brother. It's like, oh, you need a blanket? You need this? You need a warm bottle of milk? No, that's not what it's talking about.
Right.
I mean, yeah, if a brother's sick or something like that, you want to comfort him. But ultimately, you know, we're sick in the spirit.
Yeah.
Right. So we need spiritual beneficial things.
Yeah.
You know, and that could be comforting a brother with scriptures.
Yeah.
You know, at their low points. And if a brother's getting too proudful, hey, you know, rebuke him.
That why I say fervent charity, you know, without ceasing, you know, goodwill, you know.
Yeah. You know, we're always keeping each other in balance, checks and balances. You know?
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is, Slaki. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
That's right.
It is.
How pleasant it is, all right, for brothers to, dwell in unity, man. All right, this is how we got in the truth. Even though we walking, we all walking our own path, but at the same time, hey, this is what we got. We that one body, like on what they did making the band.
Yep.
One drum line.
One sound.
One band, one sound, man. All right, and that's us. That's just the one body. I'm gonna get it. You can keep reading.
I was gonna say, even like in the world, you see like a really close bond between like teammates. Like if you've ever been on like a really tight bonded sports team, like in high school or whatever. Hey, that felt pretty good. But how much more when we're doing it, when we're united in the Lord's work, it should be even a tighter bond, right? Because Yahweh Shemi Shai brought us together.
Yeah, I got a real quick one. This Philippians 2:2. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being on one accord, one mind.
Ooh.
Yeah, one accord and one mind. All right, we all have the same goal. All right, and our goal is to salvation, man. To give honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shemi Shai. And how do you do that? You go, you study the Lord's word. You go into history. You study the Hebrew, and you edify the sheep, man. And you prophesy against his enemies.
That's right.
And when those prophecies come to pass, Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to get that praise and glory, right? And he's going to get it through us, Lord willing.
God, that's why I say, can two walk together lest they be agreed,
Yeah, because if somebody's not about that, hey, they're going to be cast away, man.
Yep.
They're going to be cut from the team.
God, they cut. I got a quick precept. Cut. He said, 1 Thessalonians 4:18. Wherefore comfort one another with these words.
Yep. That's going to the charity.
Yep.
And when brother needs something, all right, which is spiritual health, all right, spiritual growth, you gotta plant that seed. It's gonna be all right, brother. Brothers go through hell in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You just helping the brother out, that charity, man, just showing the brother the love.
Yep.
Yeah, kind.
And don't do it just because, like, this brother always need my help and stuff like that. You shouldn't be like that, man, know? The Most High not looking at you like that, man,
Yeah, and that you should look at it as a chance to like you were saying earlier, get brownie points with the Most High. Because what the first scripture we read, charity covers a multitude of sins. So I mean that's like a big check to go towards all the debt that we owe to Yahweh Shai, man. Because he laid it all for us, man. There's really nothing that we can do to pay off that we owe to Yahweh Shai.
Right.
And he's reasonable, man. Like the scriptures say, he's not gonna put a burden on us we can't bear.
Right.
So I mean, if a brother's down, we should go down with him, all right? And if you're up, you should bring the brothers up too.
I got one. This 1 John, I want to say 4:20. And if a man say, I love the Most High, and hated his brother, he is a liar. Or he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High whom he hath not seen?
Yeah, man. Because what did Yahweh Shai also say? If you have offended one of my little ones, you have also offended me. Or what have you done? Whatever you do to my little ones, you have done also unto me.
Right.
So I mean, these are our brothers right here, man. And if we take care of our brother, man, that's taking care of Yahweh Shai. Because this is a man of the Lord, this is a man of the Lord. If I take care of them, then the Lord's ministry will come to pass. It'll further the ministry. It'll further the Lord's work.
Like I said this too, like Elder Tazwan from Atlanta, he was saying, look at every brother like how shouting that brother, you know.
Yeah.
That's deep, man, you know.
And it speaks on a little bit right here.
Okay.
In verse 21, and this commandment have we from him that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also.
God.
Yep, and that's going back into the word charity, man. And it's all about the brotherhood at the end of the day. You know, even though we have to still, go slave for Esau, but main thing is, hey, it's all about the elect on this side, man. We can't be sitting here hoping and thinking, 2/3 of our people gonna get it. And we told them. So here they gotta wait. They ain't gonna know a prophet been amongst them. Hey, once all these prophets just start hitting and going forth, all right, judgment coming forth 10 times more than or 100 times more. All right, cause the Lord He sent His angels through, man. They gonna do some damage.
Yep.
So we out of that. All right, through the Spirit, probably out by Shema Shai, cause we keep it with the brotherhood.
Yep.
So everything we do, like we do mostly with the brothers, as far as going eating, same thing. Hey, cause we all we got, man.
Yo, I can say this too. We all we got the truth,
Yeah.
Cause let's say the scripture, say it's a warring lion, try to see who he can divide,
And we always imbibing in the spirit, or you have about Shema Shah, so it's just hard for them demons to come in, to mess with us.
Yeah, and they say, once 2 or 3 got in my name, there I am in the midst of them,
God.
So the Lord is with us now, man,
That's right. He can protect us in His hands, man.
Yep.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12. For as the body is one, and hath many members, and all the Slaki. It says, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Mashiach. We're all one body in this thing, but that body is made up of many members. Verse 13, for by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many. So, this is a spiritual body, man. You're going to have brothers, different members. They're coming from different walks of life. And they all have their special niche, their special role.
Yep.
Their special talents. Like this brother right here, he's pretty good with the Hebrew. Alright? So I mean he can build up the other brothers with their Hebrew game. One brother might be good with the herbs. He comes through when anybody is having ailments. One brother just might be a motivational speaker. He can portray the kingdom in your head really well, make you think upon the kingdom. It's like, man,
it's a body,
Yeah.
I get it with a quick scripture.
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
1 Thessalonians 5:11. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even ye also ye do. So yeah, edify the body, man. You guys want?
Yeah, I was gonna get a quick one real quick. Alright, this is 2 Peter's chapter 3. Alright, verse 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and goodliness? Alright, because who else can we have holy conversation with and goodliness with? I can't go to my job site and start talking about World War III and how I fucking hate Esau and
Yup, because they're gonna look at you crazy,
Yeah.
like you bug out. But the
Yeah.
whole time they really bug out, man. That's why we need the brotherhood, cause they know how you feel, what's going on. It be times that I be having thoughts in my head, I just feeling all sad, depressed. But the brother know through the spirit, like, what's wrong with you, man? We know what's up, Hey, the brothers really care about you, man.
That's right.
You look at the Apostle Taha, for example, man. He constantly getting on brothers, brothers to stay on fire, you know,
Mhm.
for the truth, man, you know. Yeah,
That was it on
that was
that.
it on that.
Yeah. I can get 14.
Okay, I get the back there.
Oh, yeah, I got Matthew 12.
Oh, you got Matthew 12. Okay. You
I got
some?
one.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got one. All right. This is I want to say Matthew 22, starting at 37. Yahweh said to him, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind." All right, and that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. Because knowledge, all right, is what? It's the beginning of the spirit, which is how about Shema Shah, man. You know? And it says, with thy soul and with thy mind, meaning the mind going back to the word law, man. All right? In the Hebrew. And it said, this is the first and great commandment. All right? And then it said, and this the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. All right? And your neighbor is talking about you, all your brothers, man. All right? Them your neighbors. All right? So hey, we supposed to love our brothers as ourselves, man. You know, what I do for him is just like I'm doing for myself.
Yep.
You know?
I got a quick one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is Sirach, the second chapter, starting 15. It say, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways.
That's right. And that was the Lord's ways, man.
You know?
All right? The Lord, when he was walking earth, he was healing. You know? The Lord was helping, man. No, but his people, which is the elect, he gave, the 12, you know?
No was on that.
All right, I finished this off. And it said, of these two commandments, I hang on the law and the prophets. You know? You gotta, go
Yeah,
ahead,
I
brother.
got some. This is Luke chapter 14, verse, I'll start at 25. It says, and there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And I kind of wanted to start at the 25th verse, all right, because Yahushua saw these multitudes of people, so he got straight to the point. He said, look, if you're trying to follow me and you don't hate your mother, your father, your family, then you're not worthy of me. Because he was getting straight to the point.
Yep.
Because he knew a lot of them weren't gonna get it. And I've noticed the Apostle Ariamlab, that's how he's starting out his live shows now. He's like, look, if you're looking for entertainment or a controversial cussing out video, might as well just click to a booty shaking video.
Yep.
Because this isn't one of them. I'm going into the maps, the geography,
Yep.
the boring stuff.
If I can say this too, y'all, Shah said that it's a parable, man. It said hate. You look the word hate, which I got in the Greek, cause you gotta look the word up.
Yeah.
You look the word up in the Greek, it's
Strong's G 3404. Messiah.
You look it up in the strong definition, it means to love less.
Yeah.
It means to love less.
That's right. Because now we're a part of a body, man.
Yep.
All right, in the spirit. You get that Matthew 12 and 48.
Yeah, I had a quick precept to back that up about loving less.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah,
Matthew.
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
this Matthew 10 and 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
That's right.
And
But that's going to love less.
Yeah.
Because the how about Shema Shah come first, man.
Yep.
All right, the brotherhood, man.
Yep.
I thought you were supposed to love everybody equally. Man, the world, pushes that vibration of,
Esau.
Like equality and love everybody equally.
Yep.
Hey, man, in the scriptures, Jacob, whose later name was called Israel, he had favorites. He favored Joseph over all of his sons. You know, yeah, he favored the Most High favored Yahushua above all. All right, and what's also spiritual about it is Yahweh favored King David or Peter to be the head of the church, but Yahushua and Peter, they were kind of beefing, you know. But Yahweh had it set up to where, you know, is Peter to be like the one under Yahushua.
Right. Cause Yahushua favorite John.
Yeah, Yahushua favorite John.
Con.
Yeah, come.
But that's just to go to show, you know, it's okay to have, you know, a certain special relationship with brothers.
Yep.
You know, but at the same time, you know, you can't be a respecter of persons.
Yep.
You know, you can't let that friendship hinder your judgment. You know.
Con.
But this is Luke chapter 9, verse 60. It says, or I'll start at 59. And he said unto another, Follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. Yahushua said unto him, Let the dead bury the dead.
Ooh.
But go thou and preach the kingdom of the Most High.
Con.
You know, because that's a cold cut, man. You know, he said, you know, let me attend my father's funeral. He said, hey, man, let the dead bury the dead. You know, when he's talking about the spiritual dead. You know, he was talking about the spiritual dead. Let the spiritual dead bury your father, because you're you know, those people are through anyways.
Yep.
You know, and your dad's already in the spiritual realm, so what? Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, they got him. Go and preach the word, man.
Yep.
And that's the kind of mindset you have to have in this truth.
Yep.
You know, because you're gonna like. I started coming into this truth during high school. I missed out on you know, parties, prom night, you know, all those little events throughout high school.
Games, basketball games, shit
Games.
like that. Which that shit was kind of boring though. Well, to me it was. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man. So with that saying, you gotta put the Lord first before your family.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're talking about in Luke 14. Hate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just mean love less, you know. Put the brotherhood first, you know. Put the Lord first, you know.
Yeah, and it's like and he was telling them to go preach, right? You know, and when you go out and preach, and you prophesy, you're sealing the elect. So that's putting the brotherhood first, because you're trying to reach out to those long lost brothers, man.
Yeah, and also, like I say this, you put your life on the line, you know.
Yeah, and there's no greater love than that.
Yep.
That's right.
Now, you're putting your life on the line just to try to seal one elect member out there.
And then we'll do our things for the elect's sake. Which is
yeah.
just the brothers, man.
Cause
You know.
Cause your family, they want you to go off, you know. They want you to eat pork, eat seafood and shit like that.
Come and celebrate the birthdays.
Yeah, holidays and shit
The
like
holidays
that.
with them.
Yep.
Bow your heads. You know. Like, nah, man. Go ahead, bro.
I got a quick one. This is Sirach 37:12. But be continually with a godly man whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. You know, this is the brotherhood, man. You know, that's what Scripture say, do all things for the elect's sake, man.
That's right.
It said no to be but to be continually with a godly man, you know, which is the man of the Lord, you know, who knows to keep the commandments of the Lord, because they fear the Lord, you know. Cause fearing the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. You know. You think Jack and the world go keep the commandments? They gonna try to make you commit adultery or some shit. You know.
Yeah.
Make you go out anywhere they can.
Yeah, that's why Scripture said continue to be with a godly man. You know.
Mm-hmm. And also, man, they whenever you start to say, yeah, I don't eat pork, they start to hate you.
Come.
And you know they complain about, oh, we gotta cook a different meal for him. He's special. And you know they're not even gonna do that. You know they're gonna cook the same meal and just say, oh yeah, there's no pork in it, and then laugh when you fucking eat it.
Yup. Come.
You know, they don't give a they hate you, man.
Yeah, they want you to go
Yeah,
off.
these people in the world hate us.
Yeah.
You know, even the ones that you think are the closest to you.
You right. God. You guys are up.
Yeah, you get that so
Sixth chapter? Alright. We'll get it right now.
yeah.
Alright, this is the book of Sirach 6.
Start 14.
Oh, started 14.
Yeah,
Oh, we
come.
started 13. Alright, but this
So go ahead,
Sirach.
you start 13.
Alright, come. Sirach 6 and 13. Separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. You know, your enemies is the ones outside of the truth, you know. Your friends is the one inside of the truth, you know, the
That's
brotherhood,
right,
you
yeah.
know. It says separate yourself, you know. Verse 14. A faithful friend is a strong defense. And
Yeah.
he That's all.
Go ahead. A faithful friend, which is, you have a shot too, man.
Yep.
Besides the brotherhood, because you have a shot, say he called us friends, man.
Yep.
You know, so hey, that's beautiful, man. All right, that's a blessing. You know, to be able to call a friend, all right, from the Lord, man.
Yep.
Man.
It said a faithful friend
And
is
your house shot is faithful.
Yep, come.
All right, here, true. You know.
It said a
Yeah.
faithful friend is a strong defense.
Yeah.
And he that had found such, and one had found a treasure.
Right, find a treasure, man.
Yep.
You know, ultimately, we get to join heirs in the kingdom. We have about Shemal Shah.
Come.
All right? Hey, for all the brothers, man. The
Yeah.
elect.
It said a treasure, man. You know how many friends I had in the world, man, that we
Yeah.
just fell out just like that over
Yeah,
a bitch or some
anything.
shit. You
Yeah.
know? Well,
That's
you
right.
come in the brotherhood, it ain't even like that, man. You know, it's totally different, man.
It ain't nothing like that in the world.
Hey, I got brothers in the world, man. They don't want to treat me like these brothers treat me, man. You know?
That's right.
And the crazy thing too is, you know, I personally had brothers that, you know, were that I was close with, but once I got into the truth, it was way different.
Way different,
Man,
man.
I'm talking about my family split up so fast. I mean, yeah, they, you know, like every family does. Like every family does, you know, they have their, you know, little arguments or whatever. But when I got into the truth, man, it was like no communication through my family. Like, you know, it is bad, man.
That's what I said. This is a treasure. The brotherhood is a treasure, man. You should embrace it, man. You should continue calling a brother up and check on him. Cause you know martial law is just right around the corner, man. You gonna be what if you haven't talked to that brother in a while, man? You could be wanting to hear his voice or something, you know. Want to talk to him, you know. So go on and get ready to just talk to him now, you know. Cause this is a treasure, you know. It's at verse 15. Nothing do countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. Man, you can't put a price on the brotherhood, you know. The brotherhood come first, man. You know, ain't no sellouts, you know. It said verse 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, you know. This is the medicine of life, you know. Cause once you down in the spirit, you can call a brother up to help build your spirit back up, you know.
I got a quick precept to back that.
Okay, come.
This is Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one,
Ooh.
because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. You know, you know that's why you gotta thank Yahweh Shema Shai daily for you know the brothers around you. You know, because there are some brothers, you know, one man camps. You know, that when I went out to Hawaii to meet that brother, you know, he was telling about his time, you know, being alone and how much it sucked. You know, because he got locked up. You know, they locked his ass up, and there wasn't another brother to bail him out. The woman that he was with wasn't gonna bail him out. You know, there wasn't anybody around but Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, so I mean, I don't want to, you know, say like you know, if you're in a one-man camp, you know, there's no hope for you, because you know you're not alone, right?
Alone.
Because you have Yahweh Shem Shai right there with you.
Yep. Those scriptures that just strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know.
That's right.
I'm gonna finish this. You done with that now?
Yeah, there's some more, but we can come back to it. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Sirach 6 and 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. You know?
Yeah. Those that fear the Lord. And who the only one that gonna fear the Lord? All right, the elect, man. All right? Only the elect.
This, are we done on that?
Oh, you want to keep going? I'm 17.
No, that was it. Because the scripture speaks about they gonna no death after pain. No, there's 2,005 people.
Yep.
So obviously they ain't know the fear of the Lord, which is to keep the commandments, man. You know, our people be going off. All right, then look at us strange, man. All right.
This is back in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 11. It says, again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? You know, like when it's cold outside, you want to huddle up next to a brother, you know, and you can feed, you know, the heat, body heat can feed off of each other, you know. And also, same thing when you're going into the spirit. You know, if you're doing a lesson with a brother, you know, he might think it's something, he thinks of a few precepts, and then, you know, you catch that spark and it gets onto your wood.
Yeah.
You know, you start rolling in the spirit.
You're rolling, you know.
Right.
God.
And then verse 12, it says, and if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. You know, same thing with scoffers when they come up to camp. It's like, how, like, you know, we're all on one accord. You know, because a lot of times, you know, scoffers like to go to the brother on the side.
Yeah.
And then, you know, what do we tell them? Hey, you got to talk to him. If you got questions, you got to talk to him.
Hey, that what happened to me last count. You try to talk to me because I was reading.
Right.
You're like, no. I think you said that we all speak one accord, but Taj Mach said, no, he the speaker. Talk to him, man. You know.
Yeah, because really, you know, we do that to keep order. Because if you know, we did end up speaking to him, he would have got the same exact answer as the head.
Exactly.
Know? Because, you know, when we were first doing camp, you know, that had happened. Is you know, we were kind of, you know, just starting out, and you know, we were having side conversations with scoffers coming up, and it was that Confusion Face dude that was there for that Christian concert at the FedEx Forum. You know, he came to me first about asking about the virgin birth. I told him a scripture, or I gave him a couple scriptures. He got cut, moved to the next brother.
Yep.
He told him the same exact scriptures and broke it down the same way. He got cut, moved to the next brother. Once he read that first scripture, he was done, man. But finishing this off, it says, and if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken, you know? You know, if you take, you know, one string, you know, it's easy to... But if you get three strings and twist them together, nah, it's not going to snap like that, man.
Yep.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I got some, man. This Ecclesiastes 12, starting at 1. When thou would do it good, know to whom thou doest.
God.
So shall thou be thankful for thy benefits.
Yeah,
Do
man.
good to thy godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High.
Yeah, because scriptures talk about helping a prophet. You know, if you help a prophet, then you shall receive a prophet's reward. And what's a prophet, man?
Yep.
You know, the kingdom. You know, you know, the first in the Heavenly Father's kingdom. You know, and that's a great thing, man, because people might get intimidated about the men of the Lord, you know, standing boldly, but man, it's like a little does a lot, man. When somebody comes out there and gives you a bottle of water before each camp, or at least offers to give us water, you know, it's a faith booster, man. A little does a lot. You know, the same thing. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 talks about being many members part of a body. You know, you shouldn't be envious of a certain brother because he's the head. He's always speaking. He's the one breaking down the scriptures. You know, he gets all the attention. No, you shouldn't envy that man, because guess what? He's gonna have his own persecutions. He's gonna have to deal with all the scoffers. He's gonna have to deal with all the how the media is gonna portray him, because he's the head. You know, but at the same time, you being a foot, you know, you're gonna you're holding the signs for everybody.
Right.
Because really, the people that are driving by, they see a sign, they see the person who's holding it. They're not gonna see the head.
Hey, the smaller thing counts, you know. I can say that too,
That's
man.
right.
Cause we all a body, you know. 140. You part of the elect, you part of the elect, man. You know, you can be the last number, the 144,000, man.
That's
Hey,
right.
you still part of the elect, man. You know, you should still get praises, man. You know, to your how while y'all shout, man.
And what King David said, he'd rather be a doorkeeper.
Man. You know.
You know, he just took on just being a doorman. You know,
Because really, you know, each member, each body part has their own special glory.
yeah, that toe can't act right without the other toe, and so is your hand. You can try, you know, but you still need it.
Yeah.
You know, so every muscle, every vein, all right, hey, it's the dark reason. You know, some brothers might not be the hands or the feet. You got vessels.
You got vessels.
You know, so hey, it's 144,000 of us, man.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
that the Lord ordained from the foundation of the earth. You know, hey, receive this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and then go forth and go push it out on the highways and the hedges. You know, just to what? To seal the elect. You know, for the kingdom of heaven can come. All right, cause that's how the kingdom of heaven gonna come. Us comes going out week in and week out. You know, being a brother to the brothers. You know, doing what's required of us in the truth. You
got some more?
anything else?
Yeah, I got this one. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sakes."
Yeah, and that's going to charity too, man. You know, brothers might have to constantly come back. You know, but guess what? Hey, that charity, brother in love. No, we endure all things, man. It don't matter what's the situation there, but we got to do it, man. Hey.
That they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Shai.
Right, because that's what it's all about. Our salvation, man. You know, the brother want to be delivered. You know, I know I want to be delivered. I also want these brothers to be delivered with me, man. And y'all brothers, you know, start with the apostles on down, man, and GMS. You know, hey, we gotta be delivered, man. You know, we all gonna be rejoicing. Serious.
Yup.
Yeah.
Eternal glory.
Yep. With eternal glory.
A faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him.
That's right. And that's true. If not, it wouldn't be here, man. All right? So, hey, we died, all right, in the flesh. All right? To be living in the spirit when you have about your mouth shot.
Yeah.
You know, 2/3 can't understand. They can't, man, 2/3 can read this book, but it might just run over words like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even done. Make up their own words. Why? Because they don't look up the words. You know, they just run past the word like it don't exist.
It says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
That's right. Which is what? We're going to join heirs with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom. All right? Because we suffering with them now, man.
Yeah, and that saying still lives on today. They say ride or die. This is my ride or die. You know, he's going to ride with me, he's going to die with me.
What they say, my day one, A1, you know? That's what they
right.
say. That was good to say, those continue being with a godly man, you know, those to keep the commandments. Back in Sirach, the 36th chapter, you know, that was sorrow with thee, you know, so we suffer with him, we should reign with him, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Thick and thin.
Yep.
You know? Dirt and gold, you know? If we deny him, he also will deny us.
Right. And brothers ain't looking for that, man. You know, but 2/3 of our people, hey, they denying the Lord, man. You know, they calling out Lord. All right, Jesus. All right, Joshua. You know, hey, that's not the name. Read that part again.
It says, if we deny him, he also will deny us.
Right, because they ain't even coming speaking, all right, in Yahweh Shai. They speaking of another name, so they denying the Lord. You know, so guess what? The Lord gonna deny them, man. And again, and then they know what they doing because they sold out. They took the 501c3 charter. You know, so they took their purse, so they know what they doing, man.
Hey, since you said that, I get this one quick.
Yeah.
Sirach 36 and 7. Forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches. You know, just
Yep.
bring that out, man, because you got sellouts when they becoming mainly these celebrities. You know, not to get off point, but when they sell out, you know, they just forget their homeboys or whatever. You know,
They gone.
that's what this talking about, man. You know, this should also apply with us. You know, don't forget their friends. You know,
Which is the brothers.
this is the brotherhood. You
The
know,
brotherhood of friends, man.
yep,
Yeah.
All right. That's why one eat, we all eat.
yep.
Yeah, what do they say in the world? You forgot where you came from.
You know, you came for like,
Hey, but the spiritual thing about this is we're remembering where we came from.
yeah,
You know, we're coming back into remembrance. We're getting back to our roots, and we're sticking with it, man. We're not.
Right.
We're holding on to it. We're building building upon that foundation from where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're building our heritage back, man.
yeah. Don't forget your friend. Like you hit a lotto or something, stuff like that. You know, just think about the brotherhood first, man. Don't try to go get a car, you know, a house or shit like that. Just think about the brotherhood, you know.
Yeah, come.
And you do it, you know.
That's their brother in love.
Yeah. Or even if you do, let's say you do want a car, or you might even need a new car. Shit, you should still think about the brotherhoods. Hey, you know, do some research. Get some brothers to do some research with you. Make sure if it's an actual necessity.
Yeah, try to build something, but you don't have to really depend on Esau.
Yeah.
You know, even though we do, but you know,
Yeah.
at least you got the funds to be able to do something with it.
Yeah. Like.
Own the business.
Yeah. It's like, hey, Ak, you probably should get this car because it can seat all the brothers and it'll be good for Uber, good for a side business.
They come.
And it's like, okay, the water, you know, run it by the brothers, man.
Yeah.
You know, it should always be, you know, every carnal thing can be a spiritual thing. Each carnal investment can be a spiritual investment. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah, that's
But with that, I hope you brother edified. Once again, we give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakadash.
I double honor to the elders and peace and blessings, hopefully elect. Till next time, brother. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Abba.
Abad Babal.